Hello, and welcome to Hades. I was looking for a game to be more of my brain dead. Um, Attack, steal more damage to armor. I was looking for an action game, basically, in this one here. You run through, get as far as you can, get some improvements, and try again. So I figured, hey, I ran through the tutorial, it seemed fun, let's try it on the channel, see if people like Hades. Um, our first thing here is, as you go, you'll get improvements that will make you stronger. And yeah, I guess our first thing is your attack fires a wave that pierces foe. Cool. Or extra damage to armor, we'll talk about that. Attack restores 2 per hit, but you have 60% less max life. Oh, I die using that. Let's just do Armor Breaker. That's neat. So see, I run around, you have a normal attack, you have a special attack, and you have this thing called a cast, which does a lot of damage, but if it sticks into an enemy, it does a bunch of extra damage basically on hit. There's random little lore things you can find along the way. The map layout is changing constantly, apparently, i.e. every time you run the game you get a different seed. And yeah, we just go room to room, trying our best to not take damage. After doing the tutorial, basically, I unlocked a couple of abilities. One of them gives me a little bit of health back every floor. We get one specifically, 1 health. Maybe 2, but I'm pretty sure it's 1. So we did a little bit of damage. And yeah, we also have this above our health bar, there's a little circle. I think I can use my mouse for a second. This thing. And that means that we can die once and be respawned. Here we get to choose, do we want to go find more money, or do we want to increase our max health? I'm just going to do max health. Yeah, so we did get 1 health for opening the door. And yeah, it's pretty much this. There's it gets a lot more complicated as you like get synergies and stuff. We're going to be looking to meet up with some Olympian, gods, and they will, Olympian gods, as you do. And they're going to give us like permanent boons, they're called, that will make us a little bit stronger. But they'll give us like specific magical abilities. Like on my first tutorial run, I ended up with like a whole bunch of lightning spewing off. I had Aphrodite making my enemies weak and having a chance of charming them so they fight on my side. And we got really far actually, so it was a lot of fun for sure. So here, yeah, we can go talk to Ares. Is this symbol, or I'm not sure who this is. Aphrodite's the heart, so I don't know the wine. So if we can finish this room, we'll get a boon from the Olympian god associated with that symbol. Oh, and that... Oh, wow, I took a ton of damage from that shot. That guy had a yellow health bar. That's armor. I think you can't stagger people if they have armor or that just takes reduced damage, so our first ability was add 300% more damage to that.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
So the boon we're gonna get is Dionysus. Dionysus.
We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
We're trying to escape Hades to hang out with the Olympians up top, I guess. Attacks inflict hangover. Victim keep taking damage 5 times over 4 seconds. And that's on my attack, or on my triangle, or on the dash. Let's do the flourish. So this, yeah, we're now doing extra stuff. Oh, and that cauldron back there was a shot for like one-time bonuses, like a little bit of health in the short term or something like that. Wow, the special's actually quite strong. I should be using it more. Oh. I'm taking a lot of needless damage here. Just trying to stay ahead of the curve on killing units, but we didn't quite have enough damage to kill them as fast as we needed there. So here, we can go to the shop. We have like next to no cash monies for that. Or we could go and fight an extra strong baddie. And like a mini boss, as you can see. and that will give us a good boon from... I think the shield is... ooh, it's a Lady of War, Athena. So, anyway, so we're doing pretty good here. Ooh, except when I say that, and then I literally stood right beside one of his bombs. But now I think I can stun lock him because he's out of shield. Easy, good stuff. We accept this message.
A significant way toward the
Mm-hmm.
surface, and if you could get there the one time, surely you have what it takes to do it again,
So,
and overcome the dangers that await therein.
so we got all the way to Elysium on our, like, basically, like, the second run was, like, also tutorial, and we got really far on it, so apparently they're congratulating us on that. Now we have higher tier things. Dash deals damage and deflects. Reduce damage from foes. After you take damage, you briefly get the deflect. So that really... I like the epic one, because I end up dashing a lot, and being able to deflect things is nice. But whenever I get hit by a ranged attack, it usually means I'm about to take a bunch more. Damage foes around you and briefly deflect. Yeah, I'll take the epic though. You know, it's got a
Wisdom guide.
better color, right? Come on, you gotta go the epic. So see, when we flash or dash now, we get this little deflection shield, which will be nice. This is, we call it the pomegranate, power pomegranate. I don't know. It allows us to basically level up one of the abilities. Oh my god, that was a trap. I just stood on a trap and took mega damage. Basically, traps are like such a significantly high proportion of damage that you can take that it's just wild to me. Like, I'd rather get hit by these big smash boys than actually get hit by that trap right there. You can, though, use it on your enemies, which is maybe what we'll try and do later. So, for 4 seconds, victim keeps taking damage. Every 0.5 seconds, okay. So this is 2 more damage 8 times, so it's an increase in, you know, 16 damage. Or my dash deals a little bit of damage. Let's go with the hangover damage.
Upon Olympus.
So Trove Trial, gain up to 50 permanent upgrade points, basically, by doing this. We'll try it. I've never done it before.
That is private property.
Oh,
No time.
slay foes quickly. Lucky for us, we have an awesome freaking ground pound smash here that is great at killing.
Why do I pay these wretches?
That's awesome.
There we go.
41.
Good.
And that's because, like, usually when you go in these rooms, you get 10. So we just got 4 rooms worth for almost free. Borderline getting away with murder. So here we're just going through the work. Ooh, never mind. I was like going through the workflow of, you know, see enemy, attack enemy, pretty simple stuff. But then I keep blowing up my own workflow. Like, I'm my own worst enemy. The most damage I take is from me dashing onto traps. And they're just choosing not to move out of the way. Ooh. And there we got away with some good deflections. But I clearly need some more max health, or just health in general, because I'm not really doing so hot on this particular floor. Down to 20-something health is pretty bad. I don't think I've ever seen that. What do we got here? Next boon increased in rarity sounds really awesome. But I think what we want is definitely 10% more health of our max health whenever we enter a chamber for the next 3 rooms. That will help us get back up to speed a little bit quicker. And we have to go this way. I've never seen the exclamation mark. 9 health. Not bad.
Your Highness.
Your Highness.
Hey, Prince Ed. Must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
Oh, crap. Healing. Your life total is this. Lose it all. Okay. Darkness. We'll take the healing for this. No, we already have a healing. Let's get a bunch of money. We already have 75 darkness. This run's already great for darkness, I think. Let's go with the money.
Sure thing.
113. Dude, what a bro. What a bro. There's also another permanent improvement currency that is, it's like gemstones or something for renovating the actual palace that Dad lives in. Oh my god, I did it again! Every day we trapping, boys. You'd think it'd be like the most obvious thing of these. Ooh, wow, those are actually lasers, eh? These giant, like, squares on the ground that, you know, step on me and it'll hurt, but just, you know, it's fine. Though I'm having a pretty good time with this so far. I think the deflect is coming in handy a couple of times, for sure. The poison, it's hard for me to tell whether my attacks are killing things or the poison's doing the damage. But I'm pretty sure that poison is good. Let's just try and prevent these things from shooting their lasers, because their lasers are a little bit dangerous once they get going. Because I feel like it's a pretty constant beam of damage. Though at least it's not like some big alpha strike that makes you really pay for your mistake. And we're staying clear of the traps. Target prioritization, you know, gotta kill those range boys first. We can kind of deal with all the other things. Like the lasers and the range boys are hard. Meanwhile, those guys, you can kite them pretty easy. They might have those big, like, charge-up attacks, which can be a little bit annoying, but they're, you know, they're not like these guys that'll snipe you from across the map with particle effects that you don't see coming. Whee! Bunch of money. So, shop or palm? I think the shop is way better than the palm. Like, the pomegranate is such marginal increases in damage, and we have so much money that, like, yo, what do you got to say for yourself?
If there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you? Great.
Funny joke. So this is the boss floor. I can tell by that door. So let's go ahead and buy
Feels unseemly to make contact from that
a boon.
pleasant boatman's stash of ill-gotten wares. Nonetheless, this was an opportunity.
Cool. Your cast deals damage in a small area. When you deflect, it deals more damage. Abilities that can deflect also make exposed. I think we just want the brilliant riposte, and we'll look for Athena a little bit more in the future, and we'll just focus on being a... I wanted the health more than the pomegranate there, of course. Yeah. We'll just try and focus on some Athena reflection. I think that's like a good noob way to go for using the sword.
All that persuasive in the past.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us.
So she's my lady friend, and we are... Oh god, she got me. The first time I fought her, I smoked her, but I was using the bow at the time, so I didn't really have to pay too much attention to what she could do. Here, she's hitting me pretty consistently. Oh, but she just hit a trap. You don't want to do that, girl. Trap's bad. Ooh, impervious. I don't know what she's doing, but... Ooh, that was a cool deflect. We didn't hit the guy with it, but... Oh, yo, the deflects are good there. Except for the fact that I'm down to 2 health and I'm definitely gonna die. Again, in the last run, not only... Oh, we got to come back to life because we have that new ability from the tutorial finishing up. In our first run, we not only beat this lady, but then we went on and beat the next boss, which I'll show off when we get there, we beat him with 2 health left. And then we went and got through most of the 3rd, like, section. Nowadays, I'm like, yo, Meg the Fury, we are, we're good friends, but I'm just trying to, like, put some poison on her and, like, bail. Hit her with the old big thing. Oh, what's she doing there? Oh, I don't even... She never used this ability on me the first time. But I'm okay with it. It's pretty good. For me, that is. I do like our ability to deflect those attacks. Just get her with some triangles and... She was about to get us there. That was literally the same time we hit each other. Nice! Little bit pogged up, guys. A little bit pogged up. I did not expect... You just gotta keep fighting.
A healing flask of some sort.
Always moving forward, kids. That's what we need to do. 1 health at a time. Now, thankfully, there is a little restoring pool for 15 whole health.
Thanks for the tip.
And then the shop. Slain foes have a chance of giving us healing items. We almost have to grab this. I'd rather keep my money for long-term boons. Like, had we not had to spend money in the first floor, we would have been able to afford a pomegranate at the shop or something, but... You know. We just didn't get it. We just didn't get it. So...
This heat.
This is cool.
In the suffocating heat of Asphodel reside the vast majority of those who lived upon the earth and died. There they persist until the end of time.
Good to know.
I crushed their bones to dust.
We got to look at this little vista before. It was fun.
It's nice and warm out here, I'll give it that.
I'm not sure I would like the warm... Oh, I've never seen this before. I know what it is from having looked at the game a little bit. I think that's like a nectar that you can give to people to make them better friends with you. Oh, baby. Do we ever whack? Man. The deflecting the attacks is actually sick. Like, I was worried when we first took the ability, it said can deflect attacks, and I was like 100% of the time it can, or there's a % chance that it can, or... But now that it's happening, it's freaking lit, man. Though I need to be, like, I don't know if I need to be more aggressive with it, or trying to use it just keeps leading me to hurting myself.
Bottle of nectar.
Bottle of nectar, exactly. Who should I give this to permanently increase my relationship with the cast and crew? I think we need, as much as I like the money, the max health is 25 health, so at the end of the day, it's at least a heal. If we want to keep going up this mountain. And I don't... I don't feel like it's... Oh man, that guy got me way sooner than I thought he would. I don't feel like it's bad to get max health. Like, obviously, getting abilities that would do more damage are going to allow you to actually beat enemies and the boss and stuff a little bit easier, and would probably net you saving more health down the road, because you're just having an easier time in general. But, you know, there's only so much you can do when you're a scrub like me. Trying to make it all work. Oh god! Laser beams. It's not good. I think that guy just gave us a health item, though, which was what we paid for at the shop, so it's about time that we got something from it. There we go. Oh, another 10 health, and then the 20... We're not out of it, that's for sure. We did use our Death's Defiance, though, already. What's over here? So... The shop we don't have enough money for. The keys are kind of cool. But right now, I think I'd rather get the permanent upgrades to our... Like, you can buy upgrades with the 2 currencies, the Black Blood Chaos, whatever the heck it's called. Or you can do the Renovations one, which is what I was talking about. And both of them seem really good. But the keys come into play because it allows you to... How do I say it? It allows you to unlock more things to potentially unlock. So, that's good. I'm playing awful right now. I lost 20 health on this floor so far. So let's maybe bring it back into focus mode here for a second. I keep going back and forth on whether I should deflect things on purpose, and I think that for the 4th time I'm deciding it's not worth it. I'm losing more health than I am doing damage. But I just keep doing it on instinct because I'm a dum-dum. Let's see, pomegranate. So there's 2 boons here. Do we want Zeus or Aphrodite? Here's the thing, I'm gonna let my waifu love continue to pull my heart. She was there in our first run, and she really allowed us to go hard with the status effects, which I think would go well. So I did not expect this to be a boss. Oh, what's above me? Yeah, okay. Oh, that actually... I didn't think that was gonna hit. Okay. So I honestly, at the very start of the game, we put our poison ability on our AoE, which is cool. Don't get me wrong, it's been cool, but it's harder to stack it when it's such a slow attack speed. Whereas in my attacks, I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and get up the 5 stacks. So either way, there we go. That was a run of Hades.
Ah, that blasted giant Gorgon head.
The blasted giant Gorgon head took me out. And there you go. The rest of it is, there's this town here. You can talk to people.
You look like someone who just got turned to stone, then crushed to a bloody pulp by the Mega Gorgon of Asphodel. Am I right? Well, look, I'm sorry to hear that. And before you ask, I won't tell Dusa. Don't you worry about that.
So there you go. So there's all kinds of people I can talk to here. There's a little lady visiting here. Not
Of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm.
Nyx.
Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nix. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
God of darkness, do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
So yeah, so there's all kinds of this. Nyx is apparently helping us out, linking us up with the underworld.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles, since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, warning the missing prince.
Oh,
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Cerberus. Cerberus. Here, you get my fancy nectar. Hell yeah.
As
Good
one of
puppers.
Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Ooh. A heart.
Thank you, boy.
A spiked collar.
Here, boy. Just as long as one of your 3 heads enjoys these pets.
See, I feel like we're giving this far-sighted head a lot of the attention here. I wonder if I like interact from over here, I can pet a different one, but you'll have to see that in a future episode.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
Nice.
But wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept some.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
Apparently Achilles is a forgotten hero.
I'm grateful.
So I can open up the codex. Perilous foes, cool. Artifacts, cool. Chronic, chthonic gods. Olympian gods. Oh, and look, it shows like their heart status. Others of note. Where is Cerberus? So I gave him a heart, and there you go. See, there's a little ribbon thing. So apparently some of them, a whole bunch of them will give me rewards if I give them nectar in the future. And I've discovered Tartarus, Asphodel, Elysium, and 2 of the weapons. Anyways, I think, well, actually no, I'll walk you into the bedroom first. Or I'll show you the other type of things. We can renovate here. So Underworld renovation, switch keepsake between regions. Special items, I think that this is better than that. We only have 1 keepsake, so being able to switch is not a big deal. Oh, there's also, okay, different like actual renovations to just like the decor. That's cool. And then with the 75 stuff, we can reflect. I don't know what it's called, but we need 500 for another deaths. But we can get more health back between floors. And then see at the bottom, we need 5 keys to unlock more abilities, which is nice.
Not even tired, thanks.
And we can't sleep. And then, bam, this is where you come to get your gear. And you can choose what weapon you want to do for this particular run. Again, you can use keys to open up more. We now have
Got something new to try.
the Cerberus's Old Spike Collar for 25 more health. And then here you go. You can escape. I hope you have enjoyed. I sure have. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao for now.